This is the Bosnian Pyramid of the Sun. The marketing department, the PR for the Bosnian Pyramid of the Sun will have you believe that it is the oldest man-made pyramid in the world. Predates the Egyptian pyramids. There's a lot of, how to say it politely, real science to suggest that it is just a hill. I mean, I've been to the pyramids in Egypt and they had a different vibe than this. And I mean, I get it, it's meant to be really old, so it's buried. But the evidence is that the bits that have been excavated have this concrete, which is meant to, it's been like carbon dated and it's meant to be older than any other known human-made structure.
It is odd, isn't it?
And I mean, it's just a nice area, a nice wooded area. They've got some information boards about the pyramids and lots of pseudoscience presented. But the thing is, when you're on the pyramid, it doesn't look like a pyramid, it just looks like a steep hill, which I guess is what a pyramid is if you look at it from a certain point of view. So I think what we're going to do is we're just treating it as a nice hill walk at the moment, and then we're going to go across the river on the other side of the town to actually see the pyramid from a distance. That's nice, there's a little nature's banister. Here we are at the top of the pyramid and there's a fortress. When you look around the area, it's surrounded by lots of similar looking mountains, which they say is more pyramids. Are these all pyramids or is it just a hilly area? It's quite interesting though, isn't it? It's interesting nonetheless. And also, only two sides of the pyramid look like a pyramid.
Yeah.
Looking at the other side, it just looks like a flat hill. And that isn't on the visitor centre. They only show the pictures from the one side that you enter the pyramid. So...
yeah. It's all a scam. One big scam.
Our next stop after the pyramid is the tunnels, which are meant to be connected like spiritually or energetically, what's the correct term, to the pyramids. There's some sort of magic link between them. And they've got a load of stuff here, but it is just that, it's stuff. There's like meditation amplifiers and standing stones. I mean, I don't mean to be rude, especially to the people here that obviously love it. But when you go to real like temples and real ancient archaeological sites, there's actually, you know, the standing stones aren't placed there and aren't like 10 years old. Again, comparing it to the pyramids in Egypt, when you go around that area, there's just caverns and chambers and old stuff everywhere. There's not a lot here that doesn't look less than 10 years old. No hate to the people that do like buy into this stuff. I mean, clearly it's helped the local economy and it's helped build this infrastructure. They've got a nice park out of it, so you know, as long as no one's getting hurt, as long as everyone's having a nice time, then fair play, crack on. Speaking of money and infrastructure, actually, we looked at getting a ticket to go into the magical tunnels, and it's 20 km per person, which is about £10 per person. And just for context, other museums that I've been to here, like war museums and culture museums, are like 2 km each, which is like £1.60, £1.70 to get in. Now, I'm not against paying to go into places of cultural interest, and I wouldn't mind paying if it was a little bit cheaper, but £10 for this area, and just £10 for me, even if it was in England, if it was £10 to go in a cave, I probably wouldn't do it. But fair enough, you know, it seems to work for them. They've got all this out of it, which is nice. Are you amplifying your energy?
No, I'm finishing the labyrinth.
Oh, it's a labyrinth. Here's the standing stone. These are nice, they've got little patterns carved into them. And I guess it's interesting because, I mean, if they stay for like hundreds of years, maybe these will be the next Stonehenge of the future. So our final pyramid related stop of the day, which is the official viewpoint of the pyramid, which is about a 10-minute drive from the tunnels. So we've covered all things pyramid. I'm pyramided out, but that's the pyramid. You can see it's very pyramidy. I think they really tried to make this the thing of Bosnia. It's just a shame that, I don't know, they could have done more, because I never heard of this until I got here, but I really feel like this whole town is kind of built around pyramid-related tourism, and yet it's just not that popular. But maybe they just built their main road in the wrong place. You know, it's like a really nice place. This is the official viewpoint of the pyramid, and then mostly what you can see in here is the highway. They've got these benches and all this information board with all this pseudoscience and graphs and stuff. They've just missed the trick, I think.
It's just annoying that that road is there.
But it is a nice place. There you go, possibly the oldest man-made structure in the world. Who knows? And it is nice to have a taste of mysticism. I mean, I made all the money that I'm spending on this trip working in tourism in the Loch Ness area. Obviously there's no giant monster in Loch Ness, but it's still nice for people to come and kind of play along and have that playfulness to the trip, even if you're just coming to go hiking. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Maybe you've discovered something about the world. I mean, I certainly have during this video. I didn't know that this pyramid complex existed here in Bosnia. And thank you for watching. Do consider subscribing if you've enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next video when we'll be continuing our travels in this wonderful region of the world.